Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. I asked y'all in my makeup haul if you wanted to see a get ready with me. A few of you said yes, so here I am finally doing that get ready with me. I really enjoy get ready with me videos when I'm getting ready, so I figured let's go ahead and get ready for my day, film this for you all since I did ask and I have yet to execute, so here I am. If you love get ready with me videos, definitely continue watching. Also, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe and let's just go ahead and jump right in. So I am just getting ready for my day. We're gonna go to dinner with some friends and again, just getting ready. I do kind of want to go to Home Goods because I'm like all of a sudden wanting to like finish decorating my house. We've moved to this house over 2.5 years now and I still have yet to finish decorating my house. So I think once I'm done getting ready, I'm gonna go to Home Goods, TJ Maxx, and look for some picture frames. I really want to do like the big picture frames with the black and white photos. I think that'll look super nice in our hallway. So I want to get 6. So we will see what we find. And then our dining room area, because we do have like open concept, and our dining room area still needs like some sort of pendants or chandelier hanging from there. So this room is our 4th bedroom and it's where I film and get ready. I usually get ready right here in the mornings when I'm getting ready for work. And this room's pretty much like the same since I moved here. I haven't done really much with here. As you can see, my filming stuff is like this corner is really where I film and I move my stuff here. There's a window right there and I'm like, let's just get ready right here. I don't have to move anything. Set up my tripod on my phone and we can just film. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I usually do, I don't know. I started, I guess, talking about how I'm trying to like, I guess I don't want to finish decorating. I just want to like continue like decorating and making this house our home. You know what I mean? Because there's like, this house has so many walls. So I'm not trying to fill all the walls, but there's quite a few walls to fill. Okay, so the first thing I usually do when I get ready is apply my primer. I've really been loving this Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Smoothing Primer. It's so good. Probably like this much. And I usually just apply this in my T-zone and like my forehead, and I try to apply some like in my under eye area too. I already moisturized. The first thing I do when I come and get ready is apply my primer so it's like settles by the time that I get to the face, and I go on to work on the eyes. And I noticed that I actually haven't bought an eyeshadow palette since January, which is crazy. Right now it's like Black Friday-ish deals are out and I kind of want to get the Gourmand Girls Mocha Moment, something like that. It looks nice. Like I'm definitely more into like wearable shadow lately. I have a lot of colorful palettes. That there was a point in my life where all I wore was color and now I'm just like, oh, like I'm getting older and I just don't want to be wearing color all the time. And I think it's just like times have just changed for me. You know, we grow up, we mature, and now we just want to be a classy, mature woman. That sounds like an older lady. I'm not trying to be an older lady. I'm just trying to not be wearing like bright green eyeshadow anymore, you know? Like I feel like that time has kind of passed for me and I just want to wear like color still, but nothing like over the top like I used to wear. I don't even know what eyeshadow palette I am going to wear. This drawer right here is where like all my No Pan Left Behind products are at. I could still continue working on this. I have 6 shades to use on this Blueberry Muffin palette. I created a couple really nice looks with this palette, but everything that's in here is mostly like color and I'm just like, I don't know if I want to be wearing color, which actually the purples are kind of nice. Maybe I can do a purple look. Didn't really want to use color. I was just saying how I'm a sophisticated woman now. Okay, we're going to use the Bad Witch Club palette by Give Me Glow Cosmetics. And I'm going to go in with this purple shade right here. We'll do color, but nothing crazy. So I'm just applying that shade in my crease. And again, I didn't buy any eyeshadow. I haven't bought an eyeshadow palette since January. I guess that's like a little sneak peek for you all. So I'm trying to see what all I can use. But it'll mostly be like complexion products that I'll be trying out and using in this video. But I was saying that I really enjoy, I'm all over the place, but I really enjoy watching Get Ready With Me's. I know nobody's Get Ready With Me's get like so many views or anything like that, but I just like putting it in the background and just like listening to people talk while I get ready as well. And it's almost Thanksgiving. This is Saturday when I'm filming this and Thanksgiving is next week. Hope you guys all have a great Thanksgiving. a lot of things to be grateful for. My parents are coming to Vegas to spend Thanksgiving with us, so that's awesome. We are hosting, so we'll see how many people we get. We're expecting at least, well, just with my family, my parents, my in-laws, and my brother-in-law, that's 12 people. So we invited other people, other friends, but we don't know if they're coming, but for sure 12. So we'll definitely have a house full of people here. So I really am liking this shadow, and I can count it as a tally for my no palette find. Oh, actually, my uncle and my aunt are coming, my grandma. So I have 2 more aunts, an uncle, my grandma, and then their family. So actually there's gonna be like 20 of us here. So it's gonna be a full house. I just remembered they did confirm saying they were coming for sure. So we're gonna have quite a few people here. Which is fine, you know, like moving to Vegas, I don't have family here besides a handful of family, but most of my family lives in the town that I left before moving here, so it'll be nice to see everybody and hang out. So for my eyes, I think I'm gonna go, or the shimmer on my eyes, I'm gonna go with what's in the Blueberry Muffin palette. And I still need to use this shade, so let's use this. This is a shade Yummy. It's pretty. This palette is pretty nice. I've really been enjoying the looks I've created with this palette. BH Cosmetics no longer exists, but I've been liking the looks I've been creating with it. So I'll have to tally those, so we'll leave those out. So when I usually get ready, I do apply face primer first. I'm trying to remove like the excess shadow that I got, and I always have a towel. I do wash it. I have a couple towels that I kind of rotate and use throughout the week. But so after the eyes, I go onto my skin, and I did get requests to use the Giorgio Armani skin tint. I have the shade L3. I have used this a few times and actually really like it. This formula is really liquidy, so I usually actually use a beauty sponge to apply my foundation, but for this foundation here or skin tint, I use a brush because again it's so liquidy that my sponge will soak up this foundation. But I really like it. It definitely evens my skin tone, and it just looks really nice and natural on the skin. It's really, really nice. Again, I really enjoy it. So I'm just using this IT Cosmetics brush. They come out with these brushes like every year. They had a really nice one for this year, but I'm not a big foundation brush applicator. I was gonna say that doesn't make sense. Like, I don't usually apply my foundation with brushes. Again, I usually use a beauty sponge, but again, this foundation is so lightweight and so liquidy that I just use a brush to blend it out. And there's times where I do use my sponge just to kind of get rid of any excess, or if I have any streaks, it'll like even it out. And I just realized that I forgot to apply my corrector before I applied my foundation. So it looks like really lightweight. It's like really pretty much undetectable on the skin. I really like it. Again, it doesn't look heavy or anything like that. So I wonder if I should apply a little bit of my corrector, which I will. So I'm just gonna use my Becca Cosmetics corrector that I have. I usually go in with my corrector before foundation, and I kind of just apply it like right here where you can see a little bit of, I was gonna say like hollowness. I used to go all the way to the top, and I've noticed that once I just do this, like it really helps the concealer. So I'm just doing like a really light layer of the corrector. And for the concealers, I have two, and I have used both of these. I have the MAC Studio Radiance 24-Hour Luminous Lift Concealer. I have the shade NC17, and then I also have the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer in the shade Pearl. I actually really like both. I know both of them go a long way using a little bit of product. This one's definitely more on the peachier side, the Pearl one, so I think I'm just gonna go with the NC17 by MAC. And again, I just use a little bit of this. So I just apply a little bit right there, and I actually leave it alone so it can set a little bit, and I do my face contour, like cream contour. So what I've been using as well, like this one's in my Project Pan, and then I also actually have been really liking, I need to do a Shop My Stash. I've really been liking this Physicians Formula Butter Glow and Go, and this is in Beachy Pink. This one's pretty nice and creamy. So I just apply it higher up because when you blend it out, you're gonna kind of bring it down. So I apply it right there and there. And then I blend it out with my e.l.f. Cosmetics Airbrush Blender brush. And then I just blend it out. This is like the steps that I do every day, like the way I apply my foundation. That's why I think I like watching Get Ready With Me, is just to see the way people do their makeup and like different techniques. So you can see how like easily that blended out. One time I forgot to blend my nose contour that I applied, my cream bronzer that I applied, and then when I was at work I was like, oop, it dried up, you know, and you can see the lines. It's like, oopsie. Okay, I'm gonna go with a slanted brush to blend out my concealer. This is the BK Beauty 109 brush. And I've been trying to stay low on my under eyes, again, because I am getting older and I have my fine lines. I don't wanna like apply too much foundation where my fine lines are. It looks pretty good. I really like this concealer. Have you guys tried it? What do you think? Sometimes I feel like I need a little bit more and I do apply more, but I'm gonna leave it as is. I am going to set it, and I've really been enjoying my Huda Beauty powder. So we're gonna go with this. Which powder is your favorite? Let me know. Or which foundation is your favorite? Have you guys tried this foundation? I've seen mixed reviews on it. Some people don't like it and some people do, this Giorgio Armani, but I've really been enjoying it. I just think it looks really nice and natural on the skin. It's a skin tint, I guess I should say. It's not a foundation, but I use it as foundation, so I don't know. I really like medium coverage foundations for every day, so that's why I like it. But if you like something more full coverage, then you might not like this. But it just looks really nice on the skin. So usually I just set my T-zone area on my under eyes for sure. And then after this step, I go in with a setting spray or misting spray that will just melt the powders onto the skin. So I do that, and I have my little handy fan that I'll fan out and like to set the spray. And then after this, I will go back to the eyes and finish the eyes. So I'll apply eyeliner in my tight line. I'll apply my mascara. I haven't really been doing eyeliner. Sometimes I do eyeliner and sometimes I don't. So I'm just gonna do that and I'll come back. I was just thinking that while I was applying my mascara, I was telling them how I'm doing more sophisticated, you know, I don't wanna do colorful looks, but like purple to me, I feel like is a very comfortable, like everyday color to wear for me. Like it doesn't intimidate me. I feel like blue and green is more like intimidating to use than purple for some reason. I don't know, what do you guys think? But I like it. I don't feel uncomfortable or anything like that. I would rock this out. But for mascara, I use my Maybelline The Falsies Surreal mascara. This is so good. I love it. It's like lengthening and volumizing. I've purchased like 3 or 4 of these already and it's about out, but definitely keep repurchasing this. And then for tight lining, I just use my LA Colors gel eyeliner in black. So that is what I use. So after the eyes, I go back to my skin. I have a bronzer that I bought. So I have, again, used this as well. This is the Hung Van Gogh Soft Blurring Bronzer, and I picked up the shade Straightforward. I've, again, really been enjoying all of the stuff that I picked up this time around during like Sephora sale and just like redeeming points and stuff at Ulta. And I did find that this one here is pretty pigmented. So you kind of have to go like light-handed. And it does look like really pretty on the skin. It doesn't look like muddy or anything. I definitely picked a really good color. But it does look like smoothing on the skin as well. It looks really nice. And again, I've really been enjoying it. I think it looks good. And yes. I have some blushes from What's a Beauty. Let me kind of look in here and see what I got. Ooh, I don't know, because I have both of these and I swatched them both. I'm trying to see what will go with my purple look, but one of them's like super pink and then the other one's like terracotta. I don't think either of these are gonna go with my look. Ooh, this color, ooh, mixing them together is pretty. Let's do that. So I'm gonna apply some on the back of my hand and I'll do the same over here and mixing them. Whoa, these are pigmented. I feel like the colors alone are don't really go with my look, but they blend out pretty easily, but they are pretty pigmented, so definitely go light-handed. I haven't even gone back into this because I'm just trying to blend out what I have. It looks nice though. I'm pretty blushy. So these are definitely pigmented. They're nice. I wish the colors were a little more wearable and not so bright. These ones probably would be better during the summertime. My makeup doesn't look like it's patchy or anything because I did kind of apply some powder already. But I only did that in the T-zone, so that's probably why it's still good to go. What I just realized, I wanted to use this too. I ended up going back to Sephora before the VIB sale ended, and I got one of these House Labs Color Fuse Glassy Blush Balms in the shade Glassy Cayenne. I wanted to use this, I forgot, but it's okay. We need to use this too. Actually, I also have this Sephora Collection Shadow Stick, and it's in purple, so it'll go with this look. So I'm just gonna apply it in my waterline. And these are so pigmented and long lasting as well. It's a waterproof eyeliner. These are so good. I want to buy more. Like, these are good. Definitely worth it. What else do I got? Pretty much have like complexion products. I do need a highlighter, but we're just gonna go ahead and use my favorites. Highlighter in my collection. It's also in my project pan. This is the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop Highlight, and I just really like it. I've been using it a lot and enjoying it. I'm gonna be sad once I actually finish it. I have a really big pan in here. I've been doing pretty good. I've been using it a lot. Alrighty, I did my eyebrows off of camera, and I just used my Precisely My Brow by Benefits, just like my go-to that I always use. And lastly, I think I'm gonna use this Prada lipstick that I picked up. I have, again, used it a couple times before. And this is the Prada Monochrome Soft Matte Lipstick in the shade B106 Caramel. And it's pretty nice. It is pretty pigmented as well. And I feel like it's a kind of like Your Lips but better. Maybe a little more rosier. And I'm barely tapping on my lips, and it has pretty much pigment. So I really like it. And then lastly, set my skin, but this one is the Airbrush by Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I just love the way my skin looks doing like all these steps, like setting my makeup with like a spray that'll just like melt the powders onto the skin. I really want to get that one size melting spray. It came back in stock on their actual website, but I don't think Sephora has gotten it back in stock yet. And then I've been enjoying like setting it with an actual setting spray at the end of it all. So that has been like my process. Apply primer on the skin, go to the eyes, do the eyeshadow, go back to the skin, and do all my cream products, set, spray, finish the eyes, go back to the skin and apply the powder products, and then set. That's just been my go-to way of doing things when I'm getting ready for work. And this is the final look. Hopefully the lighting's still good, but I really love the way my skin looks. Again, I've used the skin tints before and I've really been enjoying it. And I've used all of these products before. The bronzer's good, the Hung Bang Go bronzer. I've also been enjoying the MAC concealer. I like the eyeshadow the way it came out. The lipstick goes really well. Now that everything's kind of like meshed and blended in, I feel like the blush looks good too. I kind of did go over like the edges with my foundation brush just to kind of like shear down the blushes just because they're really pigmented. But I wish these shades were a little more wearable like shades of like a nice everyday nude. And I don't know, just like more wearable colors. Like I had to mix both of these to get like a good color to go with the eye look. Again, if I had a different eye look, then it probably wouldn't even matter what shades these were, but I wish they were a little more wearable. And other than that, I really hope you guys enjoyed this get ready with me. Hopefully I wasn't too all over the place. Let me know if you want me to keep doing these videos. I can throw them in here and there. I do have a Shop My Stash to do, and that should be coming probably after this video for sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great Thanksgiving, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.